Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
Tell me.
When the smoke finally clears, where do we go? Back to the ashes, back to the streets that remember our screams, back to the homes that no longer know our names. Tell me,
where do we go?
They say, go back to your country with documents. Without documents. Go back! As if a life can be folded into a bag. As if a business can be carried on the back. As if children can be uprooted like weeds and planted again without bleeding. As if years of sweat, sacrifice, and survival can be erased by one cruel sentence. Go back. But where do we start from? Where do we begin when home was already buried by poverty? Where do we begin when the roof we left behind was already leaking? Where do we begin when we crossed borders not because we hated our land, but because hunger was louder than pride? Because war was louder than peace? Because hopelessness sat at our table and ate with us every night?
I am a Nigerian.
Yes, I live here in South Africa.
I am a Ghanaian.
I am Cameroonian.
I am Congolese.
I am Zimbabwean.
I am Malawian.
I am African. I came here with nothing but hope in my chest and fire in my hands. I did not come to steal your future. I came to survive. I came to work. I came to build. I came to open doors where there were only walls. I came to start again. I started a family here. I built businesses here. I employed my brothers and sisters here. I fed children here. I paid rent here. I paid taxes here. I call them my brothers. I call them my sisters. I did not call them South Africans. I call them family. And now, you want us to return to our countries. You want us to go back with broken hearts. You want us to go back with empty hands. You want us to go back with the ashes of our investments still on our skin. You want us to go back after the looting, after the burning, after the fear, after the humiliation, after watching our shops become graves, after watching our dreams become smoke, after watching our children ask why the world hates us. Tell me, how do you send a man back to a country he left with nothing, after he has lost everything again? How do you tell a mother to return home when her savings are gone? How do you tell a father to return home when his shop has been reduced to charcoal? How do you tell a widow to return home when the little she built with her husband has been taken by fire? How do you tell a child to go back when even the shoes on their feet were bought from the sweat of a mother who now has nothing left to sell? Is this the Africa Patrice Lumumba wanted for us? Is this the Africa of Nkrumah, of Sankara, of Biko, of Mandela, of Garvey, of Amilcar Cabral, of Julius Nyerere, of Winnie Madikizela Mandela, of all those who bled for a continent that would one day stand together? This is not what they fought for. Did they fight for borders inside our hearts? Did they die so we could hunt one another like strangers? Did they dream of an Africa where one African would chase another African into the dust? Did they imagine a continent where brothers would become enemies because of accents, passports, and skin that is already the same shade of suffering. South Africans, we are all Africans. The same sun burned us, the same dust raised us, the same history wounded us, the same colonial chains tried to break us, the same poverty still knocks on our doors, the same pain still calls our names at night. How then do we turn on each other?
How do we forget that?
When one African nation was bleeding, others opened their arms.
How do we forget that?
When you were running from oppression, many of our countries gave you shelter.
How do we forget that?
That we did not chase you away from our lands. We welcomed you, we fed you, we hid you, we stood with you. We called you brother, we called you sister, we called you comrade, we called you African, and now we are the ones being told to leave.
We are the ones being hunted.
We are the ones being dragged out.
We are the ones being beaten.
We are the ones being beaten.
We are the ones being burned.
We are the ones being told our blood is not welcome here. Tell me, what kind of Africa is this? What kind of freedom is this? What kind of liberation is this? What kind of brotherhood is this? Look at us. Look at the tears in our eyes. Look at the trembling in our hands. Look at the fear in our children. Look at the mothers packing their lives into plastic bags. Look at the fathers standing in silence because even their voices have been stolen. Look at the shopkeeper staring at the ashes of 10 years. Look at the woman who borrowed money to start again and now has nothing to repay. Look at the young man who came here with a dream and is now being sent away with shame. Look at the family that built a life here and is now being told they never belonged.